Perry is the nominee for the Energy Department. And as we spoke about with Matt Taibbi earlier in the show, the New York Times reported that when he was picked and accepted the job, or at least the nomination, he had no idea what the Energy Department did, but he thought he had an idea. He thought he was taking on a role as global ambassador for the American oil and gas industry. And it turns out that 2/3 of the department's annual budget is devoted to maintaining, refurbishing, and keeping safe the nation's nuclear stockpile. Nukes. Armageddon potentially causing nukes. And on top of all that, you'll recall that back during the 2012 campaign, Rick Perry tried to remember that he would get rid of the Department of Energy. Now, in retrospect, he can understand why. He had no idea what it was. Here he is at his hearing.
In summary, I'm committed to modernizing our nuclear stockpile, promoting and developing American energy in all forms, advancing the department's critical science and technology mission, and carefully disposing of nuclear waste. Madam Chair, if I may, in my just limited time I have left, I have a couple of other issues that I'd like to touch upon. I have learned a great deal about the important work being done every day by the outstanding men and women of the Department of Energy. I've spoken several times to Secretary Moniz about the operation. I've spoken to his predecessors. And if confirmed, my desire is to lead this agency in a thoughtful manner, surrounding myself with the expertise on the core functions of the department. My past statements made over 5 years ago about abolishing the Department of Energy do not reflect my current thinking. In fact, after being briefed on so many of the vital functions of the Department of Energy, I regret recommending its elimination. If confirmed, I will enter this role excited and passionate about advocating and advancing the core missions of the DOE, drawing greater attention to the vital role played by the agency and the hard-working men and women who dedicate themselves in pursuit of these missions.
There it is. The heartwarming story of a man who ran for president atop a vow to get rid of 2 or 3, I can't remember, agencies. And he comes to lead that agency after he finds out what it does. And it just turns out to be one of those things where it's like, oops, and we blow up the world.
Oops.
Mayonnaise, are you French or something, man?
Oh, my God.
Oops.
There we go, folks. I don't know what to tell you.
Hey, a fuel rod just fell off of a transport truck in Oregon. And oops. Hey, a container blew up at a shipping yard in Texas, and the whole Gulf of Mexico is now a nuclear radiation zone.
Well, look.
Oops.
Hey, it's Sam Seder. Why don't you subscribe to this channel? You can do so right over here. Subscribe.